Well, hey, everybody. We are so excited for tonight. This is November 9th, and this is our client community call. And we're so glad you're here. If you're watching on recording, you are here in spirit as well. And we're so honored to have you in our community. And my name is Lauren Yeomans. I personally have been coaching, it'll be 6 years in April. And I love this topic tonight. So we're going to be talking about, I'm going to go ahead and pull up um, the PowerPoint. I got fancy for y'all tonight. Okay. So tonight we're going to be focusing on gratitude and health in this season. And for those of you who don't know, I was born on Thanksgiving Day. And so I love November and I love Thanksgiving. And I think it's such an important time to be thankful. And so I would love for all of us to just get to know each other a little bit better and pop in the chat. What are you feeling thankful for or grateful for? In particular, maybe it's something in this community or something in your health that you've experienced. I know many of us are on all different walks of our health journey, whether you're like Dee and you've been part of this program for 12 years, or BB, who's going to be sharing later tonight, who's been in our community for a couple weeks. And so no matter where you are, would just love to hear if you can pop in the chat what you're grateful for. Debbie says she's grateful for the simplicity of this program, for this community, the support of her personal coach and program. That's Shauna. So keep that coming in. We definitely want this to be interactive. Frank says, my family and my health. So really so much to be grateful for. And I'm really excited just to get to hear from some different people tonight and specific stories. And Jennifer always has the best things. I'm feeling thankful for this stage. Oh gosh, they're flooding in. I won't be able to read all of them, but keep them coming. I love that. And so this is a sweet picture of Michelle. It was her birthday this last week, and I sent her as part of her birthday present this Jumpstart Your Day. What's it say? Yeah, with gratitude. And this was like, you guys, it's like $6 on Amazon, but it's my favorite little journal. And it asked 3 questions. And so I just wanted to talk about this for just a minute, having an attitude of gratitude in this season. And those of you who've been around with our Optavia community know that we focus a lot on mindset. And having an attitude of gratitude can absolutely shift your mindset and make some of the hardest days allow you to still find the things that are beautiful, still find the things to be grateful for. Oh, yay, we're being live streamed. Perfect. Hello, everybody. So these are the 3 questions that this book asks. It says, what were the best moments from yesterday? What are the 3 things that you're feeling most grateful for today? And then what can I do to make today great? And I've been in the habit of doing this for a few years now. I've gone through several of these gratitude journals. And if I'm really transparent with you, the last few years have been some of the hardest years of my life personally. And being able to focus on gratitude has really helped me to shift even the hardest days, to find the beauty and to find the joy. So Michelle, she took this little picture and posted it. So I just had to share it. And we're going to go ahead. Oh, I think I got it. Well, that's okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm going to stop share. I didn't have pictures of BB and Anne because you guys are fairly recent and new. But I'm going to go ahead and start with BB. I want you to share with us what you're grateful for so far in your own health journey. And I know you've only been with us for a couple of weeks. So share with us kind of when you started and what you're feeling grateful for so far.
Um, Hi everyone. I'm just grateful for overall good health and the ability to make improvements in my health. And I'm thankful for a community like this that's very supportive.
And you tell us, I know you have many children and you started, just a couple of weeks ago. So let us know what you've experienced so far in this first couple of weeks within your
I
health
mean,
journey.
it's been a great program so far. Overall, I feel great. I have lots of energy so far. Um, I feel like it's a program that's very workable. I
Mm,
don't know if that makes sense, but it's something that's very doable in the sense that you have I mean, you have your stuff that, you can use it can come in very handy when you need it. So it's been a great program so far, and I feel good overall.
good. And I know we had a call together this weekend and you were saying that you're feeling a lot of hope. And I love hearing that, just that you're feeling a lot of hope with your health. So, and you have the best smile, BB. We love your smile.
Thank you.
So excited for you. Thanks for being on tonight and just giving us a little glimpse of what you're feeling grateful for. Um, and next we're going to go over to Anne. Anne's just a little bit longer in on her journey. So she's been on program for about 2.5 months. And I know it's also been a couple months of some hardships in your life, and it's just been really inspiring to see you contend for your health in this time. So would love for you to share what you've experienced and what you're feeling grateful for.
And I want to say, Lauren, my daughter was born Christmas Day,
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
holiday
so
birthday.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. She's a little younger than you, so y'all didn't probably know each other very much, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've lost 38-ish pounds, 37 and a half, something like that. And I've reduced my BMI by a lot. And I'm going to be down in the 20s for that here pretty soon. And somebody posted that they were in Wonderland on the Facebook page because they were below 200 pounds or in the 100s. And that does feel really good to me. I haven't been there in quite a few years. And looking to lose maybe another 20 or 30 pounds. We'll see. I hope so. I'm hopeful because it's been a pretty steady weight loss. Lauren did mention that I've had a couple of things happen over the last 2 months, actually, since I've started this program. And my 28-year-old daughter just lost her daughter 4 weeks before she was due to be born. It was really hard to watch that and be with her, during that. And then I was diagnosed with breast cancer a couple weeks ago, and going to see the surgeon tomorrow morning, and I'll know more, about what to expect there. So it's been, a really hard couple of months, but I've been able to continue trying to be the healthiest me that I can be and stick to the program, and getting a lot of help from Lauren. And I think that I realize, more than now that I need to be healthy for myself and for my family. I need to be able to chase around my grandsons and have them for the weekend so that my daughter and her husband can get away and have a break. And I want to be able to play with them and get outside with them. And I want to be, responsible and healthy with my own body so that I can face whatever's coming my way. So, for me, I think that those are my whys. And we all have stuff, and I think we all can find our whys, and they're very powerful. And if we can just, think about those when we're tempted to be tired or to give up or whatever, that's what I put before myself. And that really helps. That really helps me.
Oh my goodness. And I have just been I just want you to know, I've been so inspired by you, and I'm so proud of you. And I love how you used things that you could have used as excuses for reasons to prioritize your health. And I just want you to know the chat is blowing up, but you are surrounded by prayer, by this community.
Yeah.
And you've inspired a lot of people tonight.
Thank you. Yeah.
And next we're going to go over to Michelle, who was the cute little one in the picture I posted earlier. And I'm going to actually show you her transformation because I made her a new transformation side by side. So go ahead, Michelle, and share with us a little bit about your journey, because you've had an incredible transformation. And then I know you've been using that gratitude journal. So maybe how that's helped you in this last week or two.
Sure. I just have to take this off so I'm in the gallery. It's just weird.
Oh, sorry. I know.
So anyway, yeah, the picture on the left there, actually, I was a few weeks into my journey, and what you don't see in that picture is that it took my husband to help me down the slight incline to get by the birch tree so we could take this picture. And then I needed help getting back up. I used to walk with a cane. I was walking with a walker. I was using the scooters in the stores because I was very disabled at the time because of my weight and an accident that I had. And but it's a very funny thing, gratitude, because now that healthy is more my new normal, right? I was losing sight of how far I had come until you sent me this picture, honestly. And then I started thinking and writing in my journal about, wow, look at how far I've come. Because I was getting caught back into this cycle of self-condemnation and thinking about all the things I still had to work on, and that I still wasn't in the best shape that I wanted to be, and thinking about those things instead of really focusing on, I don't have to use a cane and a walker anymore. I don't have to use a scooter. I'm doing Pilates every morning. I'm able to walk up and down and harvest my vegetables and do all the things without any help from anybody. This is amazing. 3.5 years ago, I never would have been able to do that ever. I would have been just flat out, like anything that I did, it took me 2 or 3 days to recover from. So even in our journeys, we can lose sight as we get into a more healthier weight, and we can lose sight of how far we've come. And that's how this journal has really been helping me. It's really helping me to focus on, what am I grateful for today? Look at what I'm able to do now. I know I still want to optimize my health and get into even better shape than I am now. But because I can. I mean, that's the exciting part. I can actually do it. I can actually move. I can actually exercise. I can actually do all these things. So it's really pretty amazing. And then all the support and the love, and I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I certainly have had my ups and downs. Nobody's journey is in a straight line. None of the coaches here are perfect. And so just know that, on your own journeys, that we show up, we're trying to be our best version of ourselves, because all of you are here inspire us to do that. We are inspired by you and your journeys, and we try to inspire each other and be there for each other. So gratitude is an amazing thing. It's a gift, really.
Thank you, Michelle. And gosh, I just seeing the family pictures that she had done. I mean, you're just glowing, and you go from the inside out, and it's just, I mean, I can't even imagine you with a cane, because I've seen you on the dance floor, and girl, you don't need a cane no more. So it's just such a joy to see that. And really quick, I just wanted to also share just some tips for navigating the holidays. So for some of you guys, this is your first time going into the holidays. And I love BB, and Anne, how you guys started before the holidays, because we do hear sometimes, oh, I'm just going to wait until January, or, but the reality is there's always going to be something, right? Like there's always going to be something. There's always going to be an excuse if we look for it, but looking for those reasons. And so I would love for you guys to pop in the chat. How long have you been on the program? Would love to know that. So just some quick tips. These are some of my favorite tips for navigating the holidays. Number one is to drink your water. So carry your water with you, if you're at a party, whatever you're doing, maybe, as Meg would say, make it fun and put it in a wine glass with maybe get sparkling water, put it in a wine glass and put a little fresh fruit garnish, or, something like that. But so important in this season to continue to drink your water. and bring some lean and green dishes or sides. If you don't know what's going to be offered or what's going to be served where you're going, bring something with you. And I will tell you, I do this now all the time. And most of the time I get asked for the recipe. People are like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. What is this? And so it's cool because you can also spread healthy recipes to your friends and family. And I'll share in a little bit, you guys can take screenshots of some of my like go-tos for Thanksgiving that I've done for the last 5 years, including some dessert ideas. So that's fun. And something that really helps me with, you guys, like my mom makes the best pies and she really only makes them for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so there are something that you can, and definitely talk to your coach about this. But something that you can do is take 3 small bites of something that you're just like, oh my gosh, this might be the last time I have Grandma Betty's pumpkin pie or whatever it is. But really, take one bite, really savor it, enjoy it, and then drink your water, take another bite and just savor it, enjoy it. If you need to take that 3rd bite. But the reality is the first 3 bites of something are the ones that you're going to enjoy the most. And so after that, you're just kind of eating to eat. And stay active. So one of our new favorite things to do after Thanksgiving dinner is just to go for a family walk. And in the past, we used to fall asleep on the couch and like leave the dishes because we were too tired to do them and pass out on the couch until it was time for dessert, right? But now, like, we want to go out and go for a walk. We plan fun activities or fun thing, last year we did the gobble jog. And so we did a 5K in the morning and my daughter did it too. She came with me, my now 6-year-old. And we took our dog, we had a blast. My brother and sister came. And so just finding something fun to do that's active and that can create more memories. And the last tip kind of goes along with that, but focusing on the fun and your family, the people you're with, more than the food. Because when you look back on your memories, when you look back on holidays or vacations, very rarely is it the food that you remember, right? It's the people that you were with and the experiences that you had. And so making that more of the priority, I find that I actually enjoy the holidays more when that's what I'm focused on instead of the food. So we're going to turn it over to Bill because Bill's been around for a minute and this is his incredible transformation. So he's going to share a little bit of his journey and then maybe a tip or two that's helped him because he's had a couple holidays now being at his goal. So take it away, Bill.
All right. Well, I'm super fired up to share today, excited. I'm very grateful for Optavia. It completely changed my life. I'm 51 now, and probably in the best health I've been in since my mid-20s. And I think when Lauren asked me, what am I thankful for? I think I'm most thankful for the fact that I've regained an active lifestyle. I enjoyed sports when I was young, went through having kids and did all of that and found myself at 265 pounds. So I lost about 2.5 years ago, I lost 65 pounds and I've maintained in that 60, minus 60, minus 55, minus 60 range for the last 2.5 years. So holidays are hard for me because I'm a sugar addict. So I cannot partake in the 3-bite rule because the 3-bite rule becomes a 30-bite rule. So I appreciate those who can do that. I cannot. And I think that's one of the things that I'm most grateful for is my relationship with food has changed so much over the last 3 years. I now know myself. I know what I can and can't do. I was always the guy that I would push. I am the guy. I'll push every limit I can push, and I've told my friends that I've never met a plate I couldn't finish. I was the guy who, if there was a wing challenge, the 6-pound hamburger and 10 pounds of fries, I finished all of that. I had all the t-shirts, all the hats, my picture was up on all of the walls. And so now I know what I can and cannot do. And I think that's one of the things that I'm the most thankful for is I understand I can't go to the dessert table, but I've learned that I can make our favorite dessert was the chocolate thunder down under, and I can make a plan approved version of the chocolate thunder down under using our brownie and frozen Cool Whip and non sugar-free whipped cream. And I actually like our version better than Outback's version. I went to a birthday party and somebody offered me a bite of a chocolate thunder down under, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do the 3-bite rule because I love it. My favorite dessert, and it was too sweet. I couldn't do it. And so those are the things that are really, really helpful. The other thing is, you know, I had gotten to the point where at 265 pounds, I didn't want to go up and down the stairs. I did not want to be active at all. I was a couch potato. We were in the middle of the pandemic and I was doing nothing. And so now I'm playing pickleball about 4 times a week. I play golf twice a week. I do weight training almost every day. And I can't say that I've done that since I was in my 20s or even younger than that when I was playing competitive sports. So, I can't say enough of what Optavia has meant for me, for my family, for my presence with my children, with my wife. And so super, super grateful for all that I've learned over the last 3 years.
Thanks, Bill. Those were some great tips. And yeah, I can relate to the sugar addiction and finding ways to make the things that you really enjoy that are plan approved. So love that. And yeah, and he's a minister in Orlando. And so even just seeing that example that you're setting for your church family is just incredible. So I'm really excited for this next speaker too. And I'm going to show you her picture. So this is my dear friend, Jennifer, who Optavia just happened to set us up for her to be my client. And we've quickly become great friends. And you guys, she's lost half of her body weight and she's now maintained it for over 2 years. And so this is her doing her favorite thing in the world, riding horses. And Jennifer, I know you are phenomenal at navigating the holidays, and you've done such an incredible job at not only reaching this incredible goal, but maintaining it and continuing to optimize your health. So would love to hear from you. Take it away, my dear. I know you're on here. At least you were. There you are.
I'm here.
Perfect.
I made it home from work in time. It was a crazy day, but I am a full-time respiratory therapist. So when I started a program, it was right in the middle of COVID, June of 21. And how I did that, I have no idea because it was just pure chaos. But anyway, like Lauren said, I've lost 129 pounds and, makes riding horses much easier these days. And now I can get off my horse if I drop something, which I could never do before, and get back on by myself. So makes it better. But my tips for the holidays are like Bill said, know yourself. If you think you can do the 3-bite rule, then, great. Go in with a plan, establish your plan before the day comes. If you're going to take your own side dishes, just so you have something that is not as tempting to eat the other things. That's something I do all the time. My mom kind of makes fun of me because I have my little cooler bag that goes with me everywhere with her. And, get right back on track. Do it for one meal. If you're going to have your 3-bite rule, have only one meal. Don't do it all day long. Just one meal. And then when the meal's over, it's over. You're right back on track. You do the next right thing. Another good plan for me is I don't host the holiday meal. So when I leave, I leave. So it's not there in my house. Not having the stuff in my house is good. And, it hasn't been you know, there's always things. We always have things. And my mom has cancer also. So I don't know how long I will have holidays with my mom. So you just have to enjoy it while you have the people you love around and get right back on track. Just don't let it consume you. My best tips.
Thank you. And I think something that I can relate to with you is working in the hospital setting, there are always things. And I know you had respiratory care week last week. There's always things around. And so, but it's so cool to see like your consistency and just the lifestyle that you've made and how much even more fun you have doing the things that you love. And so thank you for sharing. And you need to be in a People magazine. I keep saying that, but okay. I think I have a couple more slides because I wanted you guys to be able to take some screenshots of the recipes that I was talking about earlier. So hopefully you guys can see this. So these are like 3 of my go-to recipes, and it's the cauliflower rice stuffing, the spaghetti squash gratin, and the green bean casserole. So these are all very, very good. Just a tip, if you are looking for recipes, if you go on Pinterest and just search for like lean and green recipes, you have to be kind of careful. Like these ones actually say ought to be at the bottom, so you know that they're legit recipes. But anyway, here's some good ones. We also have some really fun cookbooks. And if you have like our client link tree, there's lots of recipes on there, but you can also search within the group for holiday recipes, or, you know, even ask a question there. You'll get a lot of feedback. And then these are all desserts that I've made for the holidays, and it keeps me from eating the other things. You do have to be careful with these because there are some condiments or healthy fats, or sometimes part of your you know, lean or whatever. So, but I have made all of these, and particularly probably the peanut butter cookies are my favorite. And that's just with the peanut butter shake. And there's lots of other things, but I just wanted to give you guys some ideas that you can still bake and you can still enjoy incredible, yummy, delicious, healthy recipes during the holidays. So let's see. I'm going to stop share really quick. So, oh, and Dee just put a little recipe link in there. So you can hit that and get some more. Any questions? I know we have a couple minutes left. Does anybody have a question or maybe a tip you want to add in for us tonight? Maybe a question for one of the people that shared. Don't be shy. We're all family here.
Lauren, I'll go. It's Debbie.
Debbie.
I would just offer, I mean, I've been, kind of at this for about 5 years, and I just came away from being around a lot of family over in Alabama. And what I've noticed in the time that I've been doing this is I've become they come to me for health questions. So like, as we're going about making changes and eating different, like, don't be afraid to be the person they come to ask questions about healthy choices, whether you're a coach or not. Like as we begin to make different choices, that people see that and recognize it, and it can be an encouragement for other people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think all of us that have been on this call were inspired by somebody else to be here, and you each have an incredible story that's unfolding and can be that inspiration to somebody else. Okay. Well, I definitely want to honor your guys' time, but we do have one more minute. If there's any, go for it, Kelly.
I was just going to mention, I wanted to ask the question, what do you guys say when you have Aunt Gladys or grandma who says, but I made this dessert for you, and this was your favorite. What do you tend to do in that situation?
Bill.
I know something that really has helped me, because I'm in social situations all the time as a minister. And when I sit with people, it's a special occasion for them. It's Tuesday for me. So what's really helped me is to say, hey, you know what, I'm making some decisions for my personal health. I hope you can respect that. I'm going to focus my time on actually being present with you and spending time with you. A lot of times we make it about the food. I really want to make it about the time we're together. And that has done wonderful with people. And then really be present. I mean, so I want to be present, then I'm on my phone, wouldn't work. But you know, but we're not going to make it about the food. We'll make it about the people.
And what's been so cool with that, Bill, is seeing the impact that you've made. You know, I know you've had a lot of people in your church family who've joined you and who've come alongside you, like your entire small group that you're part of. So it's really cool to see how that can impact, you know, just making those choices.
Within our group of about 200 people, I think at one point we had lost 2,000 pounds.
Oh my gosh. It's incredible. It's phenomenal. Well, thank you all so much for coming. And I know we haven't done one of these in a little bit, but we're actually going to be implementing this the second Thursday of every month at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So we know the value of getting together, and I think as we continue to make this a standing time, we'll have more and more people coming. And feel free to invite your friends, your family, anyone who's expressed interest. Feel free to invite them to this space. And we thank you each so much for sharing your stories tonight and just for being here. And the chat was blowing up for everyone who shared, and was also blowing up with just a lot of love. So thank you for being here. We are so thankful for this community and thankful for each of you being a part of it. And we look forward to being together again soon. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Lauren. Bye.
Yeah. Bye, Ann.